Hi everyone, William Weyser is here. Well, since we have reached the end of Blue's Clues month, I can safely say that I am not the least bit happy about this. But with its ups and downs, it's been a fun ride for this month, and tomorrow's the first day of October, which means that tomorrow is the Season 4 premiere of William Weyser's Childhood Fears. And with that out of the way, let's get started. This is my message video before Season 4 of William Weyser's Childhood Fears. Number 1. Season 4 of William Weyser's Childhood Fears starting tomorrow, and things to talk about in Season 4. Well, as I've told a lot of people already, I'm starting the Season 4 premiere with what I think is the right decision to start a new season, with the top 13 missed opportunities. And the reason why I think that is that there have been times in Seasons 2 and 3 where I wanted to say something, but my mouth and brain don't always work, so I never have the chance to say them, and also I just don't think about things. And some of those missed opportunities are going to lead to me apologizing to people for direct mistakes that I've made. And it's not just that I'm doing. I'm also doing the top 13 Not My Cup of Tea DVDs, because I did the videos version last year, as well as the VHS and DVD mistakes, and something new that I created a few months ago, the things wrong with a certain VHS or DVD, and talk about everything about a certain VHS or DVD that specifically bugged me about them, and I'll count how many things wrong there are with that VHS or DVD. And I'm also going to do plenty of regular episodes, like heights, only when I look down, zip lining, which made me go, I quit, after some really bad cuts. Zek DeMac talked about the Nick Jr. closing logo and the "See you later" zoom in on screen, and it creeped out a lot of little kids, and even me back in those days. Oh, and also fire drills, flat tires, many more that I can think of. So stay tuned for Season 4 of William Weyser's Childhood Fears, and we'll see if you'll get creeped out with those things as much as I did back in those days. Number 2. Nickelodeon Movies also making Rolando's Big Musical. Rick told me that in the comments, and I thought that it made sense because Blue's Big Musical Movie is a Nickelodeon, or in this case a Nick Jr. movie. Yeah, Rolando's Big Musical is something that Rolando is making, and I thought that it made sense because Blue's Big Musical Movie is a Nick Jr. based movie, but thinking about it, I'm like, seeing Disney be the main production company for it, I can't think of a time that Disney and Nickelodeon have worked together, because the main production company that's associated with Nickelodeon is Paramount. Although those two haven't always been together, in Hotel for Dogs, instead of Paramount, DreamWorks made that movie, and Nickelodeon Movies teamed up with it. So I guess even though it wasn't a big hit, it can work out that way. But I don't know. And speaking of Paramount, I know that is the production company for my movie. Upload new Booba episodes, but we'll see how things work out for Rolando's Big Musical, as well as Rolando Gaming Productions and Hit Entertainment join those two also. Number 3. Ben and Donnie need to stop bullying Rick and stop telling lies and start being Rick's friend again. You people are just... Why have you two been like this since August 17th when the whole thinking one at a time was not important, but it is? I mean, what is wrong with you two? And why are you telling lies about Rick? This has to stop. One lie that I remember is that you think that Rick takes the 2 game shows that he doesn't like but I do very seriously, and in reality he doesn't, but I do. Even though I'm not going to talk that much about them, knowing that this week for both shows has just been empty. And if you two don't stop, then Rick's gonna have to cancel our live stream or Google Meet, and you are just gonna have to stay in the timeout corner until you learn your lesson. In the same way that with something bothering me for the past month or two, I'm gonna have to stand in that corner for these comments and criticism for something that I don't want to talk about. So we must teach you a lesson, you two, in being nice to Rick, so that he can show me and Sammy the Google Meet and live streams. Stop being mean to him, or time out. Number 4. The fun Rick has with Ben, Donnie, Matthew, and other friends. Well, Matthew Walters was kind enough to stop believing in those lies, and he's friends with Rick. And there are plenty of other friends that Rick has besides those 3. Also, he has Josiah Castro, Parker Crispin, Cameron Barrier, TKG Geronda, Aiden Chapman, Aiden Sapir, Bella Harris, Cameron Rosie, and Masca Games. So at least he has fun with those people. And when it comes to the fun part, he's also going to have us do more scenes that we're going to be doing, knowing that time and plot are the things that I'm concerned of. But Rick has had fun with those people on Google Meet and live stream, and hopefully when people start learning to be more nicer, the fun will continue that way.